Hi everyone, thanks for joining this TRM2 upper body and core workout at home. So for today's workout, we're going to be doing quite a bit of rotation today. So you are going to need a chair for the final last little piece. So I'm going to grab my chair actually for a Mermaid. I've placed my strap underneath a secured area. So if you don't have anything like that, you can still get away with doing all this work with a weight. But if you can hook it around something, I've used the bottom of the couch, something sturdy because you're going to pull and you don't want to shift that piece of furniture. So if there's somewhere that you can do this work, whether it's wrapped around securely on a door handle or a post of some sort. So I've obviously brought myself a little bit closer to this area. Of course, your stopwatch and your water bottle. So pause the video if you don't have any of those props first. And otherwise, we're going to get started in a little bit of a different warm-up. We're going to start with some shoulder work. So you can start with just doing some shoulder rotations. Kneeling, you can just reach your shoulders up and around. And then let's switch direction. And now let's bring the arms into it. So you can start these arm circles nice and wide. And in 10 seconds, we'll switch direction, making the circles a little bit smaller. And let's switch. Starting nice and wide, tracing the other way. And slowly starting to make them a little bit smaller. Alrighty, so just reaching your hands by your side, dropping your right ear towards your right shoulder, and kind of driving the energy down through your left fingertips. So you'll feel a nice stretch through your neck. You're going to look up towards the ceiling and then down towards your shoulder. Obviously not overdoing the stretch, but just getting a little bit of a stretch through your neck and making sure that you're not using your upper traps in this workout. Half circle to the other way. Let's stretch the right side. Left ear to left shoulder. Reaching the right fingertips down towards the mat. Eyes up and eyes down. In 5 seconds, we're going right into our work. Starting with an up, up, down, down from a plank position. Here we go. Again, the more manageable would be performing up, up, down, down from the knees. Making sure that you're alternating which hand is reaching you up and down first. We're going to hold a plank in 2, 1, hold. We'll hopefully get us nice and warm right away. Pressing firmly through your hands, opening the shoulder blades up over your back. Pushing down into the toes to lift the kneecaps up a little bit so the quads are active. 5 seconds, we go to another 30 seconds of up, up, down, down. 2, 1, here we go. So if you find you're rolling through the pelvis a lot, just drop those knees down. And a little bit of a tip is to walk your feet wider. So we're going to be going right into the strap work in 10 seconds with a home variation of kneeling pull-ups. So the work that we normally would do off of the back platform. All right, so grab your strap, bent over position, and exhale, pull. So as if you're using the hands on the upright parallel bars, you're just pulling. So here's a technical tip. Watch that your feet aren't reaching off. Keep your shins firmly placed and watch that your tummy isn't too low towards your thighs. Working on the end range. To make it more manageable, of course, walk yourself closer to your post or towards where the band is hooked. In 15 seconds, we're gonna go to a wide grip pull-up. 3. Here we go. So walking your hands a little bit wider, exhale, pull. So my elbows are also going out as well. You'll notice that this upper body routine is going to start to incorporate more moves that you see on a regular basis on your megaformer in the TRM2 upper body. 5 seconds. We're going to go to kneeling straight tricep press. Here we go. So I've made my way up and I'm just pulling my hands. So the range of motion is going to be different than what we do in the Reform Method room. Obviously, allowing our hands to go forward and watching what they come about to our hips. Now, if you have a band that you're able to pull further, mine's quite heavy. Please do just watch that you're not dropping the shoulders forward. So, and not leading the forehead forward. Next 30 seconds, it's that end range. Chest proud. Back to full range. In 2, 1, here we go. Full range, straight tricep press. "20 seconds from now, we'll be doing torso twist. I'll do my first set facing you guys. 5. All right, so I'm going to walk myself a little closer so it's more manageable, and both my arms are out. I'm going to watch that my shoulders are even as I exhale and twist towards the right, and then resist. Using a tremendous amount of core to help stabilize. 5 seconds till we hold it at center and reach the knuckles forward and back, or fists in and out. Here we go. You'll notice that bringing the knuckles in is more manageable. The challenging part is when your hands reach out, to not fall to the left. 10 seconds. We go back to full range torso twist. Just like that, 7 minutes into our workout. 2, 1, torso twist. So I'm going to walk myself closer to my pulley or towards my band to make it more manageable. Ten seconds. We're going to keep with the rotation. You're going to see rotation quite a bit in today's workout as we do single arm. So my right hand is going to be reaching out, and I'm going to try to reach my left. Again, it's even heavier, so walking yourself closer to the pulley system will be more manageable. 10 seconds. We're going to transfer from the left, transfer the strap into the right hand. Exhale to rotate. External rotation. So strap's in my right hand, and I'm just opening up. Working the external rotators. We're going to finish this little sequence this way. Back with torso twist, full range, both arms. Again, watching that your knuckles should be aligned with your elbows. Again, I don't have a mirror in front, so if my form is dropping, make sure you're watching yourself and keeping track of your form as well. Here we go, our final 30 seconds. And then we're going to lie down on our back for a short set. Again, Again, sometimes in class we see that you want to reach up and you elevate the shoulders. Watch that you can keep the neck long. Almost like you're reaching the crown of the head a little bit higher. 5 seconds, we continue using the band, lying on our back in 3, in 2, supine pull-ups. So I'm gonna start with my feet down, of course, and then I'm just gonna exhale, pull. I'll have to walk my hands a little wider because it's now more manageable. So of course, right away, you're watching that your rib cage isn't reaching up. Again, if you need a little bit of explanation into the neutral spine, you can take a peek at our master video. And here it is, the top range of motion. Pulling with those strong lats. And if the legs being up is too much on the core or too challenging, just place those feet back down. Wide grip. So walking your hands even wider, exhale to pull. Again, the range of motion is going to be a little bit more challenging in a wide grip, so do your best. As we work that posterior chain, 10 seconds. Until we torso twist. You'll be facing the back towards you guys. 2, 1. So 30 seconds torso twist. I'm going to walk myself quite a bit closer. Seconds. Using your strong abdomen and those side abs to keep you stabilized. Fist in and out. Again, you'll find when the knuckles are away from the chest, that's where it's going to challenge you the most. Shoulders even. We're approaching halfway for the workout. Torso twist. Full range. Seconds till we work on the right arm only. Use the breath with this movement. Right arm only. I'll be reaching my left arm out. Making sure that every rep is controlled. 10 seconds. We'll be moving to left arm, external rotation. 2, 1. Left elbow in towards the midline, opening and closing that arm. Again, I've worked through injury on my left shoulder, so I've got to make it a little bit more manageable and make my way closer to the pulley system, or perhaps reduce my range of motion. I actually find not using any tension is more manageable for what I'm working through. We have time now, torso twist. That last 30 seconds of rotation. You'll need your chair for what's coming up next. Mermaid. I'll be doing Mermaid facing you all. So again, sitting with your right leg bent and your left leg hooked under a surface that is going to support you. You're going to reach your right elbow down and then exhale, come up. I'm going to reach my left arm out. Because again, that rotation you're talking about, that theme, we're going to find it in 3, 2, mermaid twist. Bringing the right hand out to meet towards the left. Again, turning your chest as well. Can you dip your right elbow a little bit closer towards your floor? 10 seconds till we work that end range. Here we go. So just working that bottom range of mermaid. Seconds till we move to the other side. Switch. Mermaid twist. Inhale to go down. Exhale to use the side abs to bring you up. Again, I have both my fingertips toward my temple. More manageable would be hands across the chest, and of course, reducing your range of motion. We're going to be twisting in 5. Then start to reach your right arm out. Here we go. Bring that left elbow a little bit more towards the floor, a little lower, and then twist towards the right. Quite a bit of core work today, but trying to keep it easy on the shoulders and not holding too many plank positions. Bottom range, here we go. For 30 seconds, working a little bit lower. You'll have to move the chair out of the way in 25 seconds. Can you go a little lower for 10? We have upright row or a high row coming up in 5. Here we go. Walking your hands wide, you're going to pull wide. Again, make sure you're not elevating through the shoulders. Pulling the shoulder blades together. Top range of motion for 30. I'm really just trying to pull my shoulder blades together. Till we go back to full range. 3, 2, full range of motion. Whew. Our last 2 sets of work, we're going to be working from our plank position. So get ready, it's about 3 minutes of work from a plank position. So if you need to shake out those shoulders to get yourself ready, mentally prepared, 10 seconds, we're finding our high plank hold. Here we go. And if you're a little hungry for more, you can take your right hand and tap it towards your left shoulder. Your left hand tap towards your right shoulder. but I know for me this is more than enough. 10 seconds till we go to that up, up, down, down we found in our warm-up. 2, 1. So if you're able to eliminate the wobbles and perform the last 10 seconds from your toes, please do. Again, the tip is to walk your feet a little bit further apart. 5 seconds till we hold that high plank. 2, 1, plank hold. Seconds. We are going to make our way down to our knees for a Cobra variation. Now, don't worry, it's not, so make sure you know it's not a yoga variation of Cobra, it's more the reform method variation of Cobra. So if you don't know what it is, not to worry, I'll break it down. So starting from your modified plank position, you're just going to walk your hands forward, or if you can slide your knees back. And I want you to get into a position so far that you can almost hold it, and it's just about your edge until your forearms have to drop down, and then you make your way back. So using the strength of your core, make sure your pelvis doesn't drop down. Probably have time for one more. Here we go, push-ups from the knees, 30 seconds. Inhale to go down, exhale to come up. Advanced from your toes. We're going to finish today's workout with Cobra in 10 seconds. Here we go. Walking your hands, finding that vulnerable position where it's just about your edge, but you're still keeping your core strong. And then the elbows drop down and you make your way back up. Here's our last 15 seconds together. Work hard, stay strong. 10. 2, 1. Great work, everyone. Lots of work through the shoulders today in this upper body workout, a lot of rotation, so I'm just going to take a little bit of time here and twist towards the left. Maybe walking my hand that's behind my back, in my case my left hand, a little bit further behind, perhaps bringing my gaze outside. Center off, and then the other way. One final stretch, reaching your arms up and down. Twice more. And down. Last one. Thanks for joining.